What's up? I'm here with Kenny Gaudreau at Disciple MMA, getting ready for his two fights actually. One at June 7th at Glory Fights in Woodbridge, Virginia, and the second on July 12th at the Victorium III in Richmond. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, man. I got a chance to kind of come in and catch the tail end of your training. How do you feel about your team here at Disciple, man?
Oh, good. 100%. Best team in the area. Constantly being sharpened. Iron sharpens iron. We've got Mike Pope, Dustin Pegg, John Hughes, Dave Cisco. I mean, we just got a plethora of great talent here,
Right
so
on.
I feel very confident.
I guess, technically, I guess you're coming off a loss in your last fight up at Ring of Combat.
No, I did have that loss, but I actually fought about a month ago.
Oh, yes.
A month and a half ago. Won by decision. I wasn't too excited about my win. I felt that I could have finished it a lot earlier, but we've tweaked a lot since then, so, hindsight's 50-50.
Right on. So what's your overall MMA record now, man?
3-1 as a pro, and I went 7-7 as an amateur. So I had about a 50-50 draw there. I had about a 2-year streak where it was just like I was down in the dumps and lost 5 fights in 2 years in a row. So that really spoke to me, and I grew from that, and I'm ready to get that record sharpened back up.
Right on. Who are you fighting at the Glory Fights, man?
Matt Ock.
Okay.
I don't know who he is. A guy, a man, a human being that bleeds the same blood as me. I don't fight for the opponent. I fight to get in there and just let everything out. Everything that you have to keep bottled up inside of you when you're in society and you're working 9 to 5, just corporate job. Stuff starts ticking at you, and everything is my release for all of that. So.
Right on. At the Victorium, you're fighting Jeff Peterson, who's 2-3, but for people who are kind of familiar with the Virginia MMA scene, everyone knows he's definitely a guy who's really good, really tough. It's like his record definitely doesn't speak to his skill level. How are you feeling about preparing for that fight, man?
Same way I always have, except I'm a little bit more excited because I know I've seen him fight, and I know that we're gonna bring a good fight. Richmond's not going to be disappointed, so I don't really care what happens as long as we go out there and just freaking give it our all, and I know that he's going to bring it and I'm going to bring it, so I'm excited.
Right on, man. For the lightweight weight class, you're a pretty tall dude. I'm sure against a lot of your opponents, you have a fair amount of range and stuff. How do you feel that that's really played into your style as far as fighting is concerned, man?
Well, there was a long time where I didn't use my range. I just wanted to get in and start brawling. I was learning inside boxing for some reason for about 2 to 3 years and never really learning how to keep people on the outside. So when I went down to Georgia for about a year, I was training with nothing but pure boxers and pure jiu-jitsu guys, and that really sharpened both of those skills. So now I can use that. I utilize that jab a lot, and stick and move, cut angles, all of that. And with Mike Pope and Dave Reeves here, they're really sharpening my takedown defense too. So I'm not leaving myself open as much anymore, and I'm able to see the shots coming a lot easier now. So making progress every day, slowly but surely.
From what I understand, you recently got out of the military?
Yes, sir. 8 years reserves, 1 year active. So it was good. It was a good experience. I think that everybody should serve their country for at least 2 years. I know you can't get a contract for 2 years, but if you're going to live in this country and if you're going to use the benefits here, then you definitely should serve. I feel like that should just be as soon as you're out of high school, 2 years, go do your service to your country, reap the benefits of it. I'm a firm believer in that. So.
Right on. So I guess after you got out, you moved here to train full time?
No, I actually live in Winchester. I like Winchester a lot. It's a good, wholesome city, and I grew up in Sterling, so I got in a lot of trouble around here. So I try to just come to train and then go back home.
Right on. It's coming off a win. You've got these 2 fights lined up and stuff. Where do you see your career? After those fights. Assuming they go your way. Where do you kind of see yourself going in the near future, man?
Well, I try as hard as I can every training session. I just want to improve. I don't really care who I'm fighting, when I'm fighting. I just want to fight. I just need to go out there and show myself that what I'm doing every freaking minute of every day, that I'm awake and not working or sleeping, that is worth it. So that I really hold that and think about that a lot when I'm getting ready to fight. It's like I write down everything. I have a journal. I can show you later if you want. I don't know what to say really. I put in so much effort, and I just always sharpen one tool at a time. And you know, I want to test those when I go into fight. So where I go is really dependent on how much I put into the training, how much I put into, you know, properly preparing. And if I just do that right, then I'm going to get out of, you know, as far as I can go in this sport. You know, so there's no stopping. Virginia tends to, we've been kind of knocking each other off. You know, we have a lot of talent in Virginia alone that could be making it onto big shows like WSOF and UFC and Bellator and all of that. And it just seems like we just want to fight each other all the time and knock each other off. So I don't know when that's going to stop, but hey, until it does, I'll keep fighting. I don't, you know, just put me in a fight. I don't care. Just put me in a fight.
Right on, man. Well, is there anyone you'd like to, you know, thank as far as people who've really helped you, you know, prepare for these upcoming 2 fights, man? Yeah,
man. All my teammates here at Disciple MMA, Crew Scott Howard, you know, he really took me under his wing when I first showed up here. Everybody out in Winchester, the Misfits, the Eight Limbs, the MMA's 2 guys out there, way back in the day. You know, I spent a good 3.5, 4 years with MMA's 2, so, you know, they really got that foundation up. And there's just so many people that I've met through MMA, traveling out to California, Arizona. You know, I've met Ben Henderson, trained with the guys out at CSA. Like, just so thankful to have had just the 1 or 2 weeks or the 1 or 2 training sessions with different kinds of gyms around. Sit Yundong up in Massachusetts, like, just to see where they're at, and then it just makes me feel good that I know I'm in the right place, you know, with this team. So, yeah, I forgot what your question was. Rambling. I'm a rambling man.
It's all good, man. Well, anyways, man, it was great talking to you. And
who am I going to thank? My mom? Mom, I love you. My opponents, thanks for stepping in there and just fucking, you know, banging it out. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss. Yeah, you for doing this interview. Thank you.
Right on, man. Well, you know, good luck, man. I look forward to seeing you, you know, fight.
Yeah, man.
These next couple months, man.
Me too. Thank you.
Right on, man.
All right, thanks. Oh.